Hello students and welcome back to your maths online class. So in my last two lectures I have explained you about word problems related to fundamental operations. Today again we'll continue with the same topic, but there is one difference that these are the word problems but it is related to actual and estimated problem sums. Okay, so it is basically estimating operation on numbers. So you will going to learn about 5 word problems today. Let's begin with the very first word problem. So it is Lata saved rupees 16,785 last year. Her father gave her rupee 4,325 more. So how much money does she have now? And it is written in the bracket, round the numbers to their nearest thousand. That means in beginning Lata was having 16,785 rupees and then her father gave her 4,325 rupee more. Now we have to tell the total sum with Lata. So for that we have to add the given numbers. See how we will be framing the statement for it. Lata saved rupees 16,785 last year. This is the first statement of the question, as it is we have to write here. Then the second statement will again from the question, the second statement of question will be your second statement of solution. It is her father gave her rupee 4,325 more. In third statement you will be writing that this problem is related to addition. That means we have to do addition in this question. Then we have to make two different columns here, one for actual sum and another one is for estimated sum. So in actual sum we will be writing the same values which is given in the question, that is 16,785 and 4,325. Then we have to add it. See, 5 plus 5 10, 0 down, 1 carry over. 8 plus 2 10 plus 1 11, 1 down, 1 carry over. 7 plus 3 10 plus 1 11, 1 down, 1 carry over. 6 plus 4 10 plus 1 11, 1 down, 1 carry over, and 1 plus 1 2. So this is the actual sum. In front of it we will be finding the estimating sum. You can see that I have drawn an arrow and on that, above that arrow I have written nearest thousand, because it is written in the question that we have to round off the value to nearest thousand. So we will be rounding off this number, these two numbers, to nearest thousand, and to round off the number to nearest thousand we just pay attention on the digit which is on hundreds place. So here you can see that in 16,785 the digit on hundreds place is 7, that is greater than 5. And I told you when I explained you round off topic that whenever the underlined digit is 5 or greater than 5, then it is round up, and if the underlined digit is smaller than 5, then it is round down. So right now you can see that in first value the underlined digit is 7, which is greater than 5, so it will be round up. So 16 will become 17 and then 3 zeros because we are rounding it off to nearest thousand. Then the second value is 4,325. Underlined digit will be 3 here and 3 is smaller than 5, so it will be round down. So 4,325 will become 4,000. Now here we will be adding these two, estimating sum. 0 plus 0 is 0. Then 7 plus 4 is 11, 1 carry over, 1 down, and 1 plus 1, 2. So this is the estimated sum, and the sum which we have calculated earlier was actual sum. Then we will be writing the final statement for the question, and it will be therefore she have. Pay attention in the last statement of the question. Therefore you will be writing yourself, then she have actual sum of rupee 21,110 rupee and estimated sum of rupee 21,000. Means in answer we have to show both the results of actual and estimated. Fine. So this is your question number first. Let's move on to question number second. Question number second is Vinay has rupee 15,180. If he spends rupee 1,690 for shopping, how much will be left with him? Now we have to round the number to their nearest thousand. In this also we have to round the given number in nearest 1000, and first of all we have to find out that the question is related to which fundamental operation. As you can see that it is written that Vinay was having 15,180 rupees in the beginning, and then he has done this much expenditure. He has spent this much money on shopping. So how much money will be remaining with him? So for that we have to do subtraction. See the statements which we have to frame. Vinay has rupee 15,180. Then second statement, he spends for shopping is equals to rupee 1,690 rupees. Then in the third statement we will be writing problem is related to subtraction. Again we have to make two columns, in which first column we will be showing the actual subtraction, and in the second column we will show the estimated subtraction. In actual subtraction we will be writing the values which is exactly given in the question. So it is 15,180, and under that we will be writing 1,690. Arrange it according to the places and then subtract it. Start subtracting from ones place. So 0 minus 0 is 0. 8 minus 9 is not possible. So 8 will take borrow from 1. 1 will become 0 and 8 will become 18. So 18 minus 9 is 9. This 0 minus 6 is not possible. So 0 will take borrow from 5. 5 will become 4 and 0 will become 10. So 10 minus 6 is 4 and 4 minus 1 is 3. This one will come as it is. So this is the actual subtraction. Now in front of it we will be showing the estimated subtraction. Again I have drawn two arrows, and above the arrows I have written nearest 1000, because in the question it is written to round it off to nearest 1000. Again, to round it off to nearest 1000 we will underline the digit which is on hundreds place. So in the first value the digit on the 100 place is 1. That means smaller than 5, so it will be round down. So 15 will remain as 15 and then 3 zeros, so 15,000. And in the second value the underlined digit is 6, that is greater than 5, so it will be round up. So 1 will become 2 and then 3 zeros. So first value will be 15,000 and the second value will be 2,000. Then 15,000 minus 2,000 will give you the result as 13,000. Okay. Then we have to frame the final statement. It will be, therefore he will left with actual amount of rupee 13,490 rupee and estimated amount of rupee 13,000. Okay students, please be careful that after finding the result you have to write both the results of actual and estimated. So this was all about question number 2. Let's move on to the next question, question number 3. Now it is, if 4,095 sample copies of a book were distributed among 315 dealers, total these many sample copies were there which was distributed among these many dealers. Dealers then distribute to the other person so that that particular book will be available in the market. So how many books did each dealer get? Here you can see that the information of 315 dealers are given in the question, and we have to find the information of each, and each, I told you, each means 1. That means the information of more is given and we have to find the information of 1. So whenever the information of more is given and we have to find the information of 1, we do division. Yes, so this question is related to division. See how we will be framing the statement for it. The first statement will be, number of books 315 dealers get. So 315 dealers get 4,095 books. Now we have to find the number of books each dealer get. Each means one dealer get. So how many books will one dealer get? It will be 4,095 divided by 315. So in the third statement you will be writing the problem is related to division. Now I have mentioned a note here with red pen. This is for your information. You are not supposed to write this note in your practice notebook. Okay, because in this question what is written, it is written that round the number to their highest places. It is not written to round off the number to nearest 10, nearest 100, nearest 1000. It is written that you have to round off the numbers to their highest places. So see what you will going to do. It is written in the question to round the numbers to their highest places. So 4095. This 4095 is still 1000 place. So it will be round off to the 1000 place because its highest place is 1000. So we will be rounding it off to 1000 place. And then the second number is 315. So it is still 100 place. So its highest place is 100. So we will be rounding off this 315 to 100's place. Okay, students? So 4095 will be round off to nearest 1000 and 315 will be round off to nearest 100. See now how we will move further. Again, we will be making two separate columns. First one for actual division, second one for estimated division. In actual division, we will be writing the values which is given as it is in the question, that is 4095 divided by 315. Now you can see that I have made two arrows here. The first arrow is of 4095. This we have to round it off to nearest 1000. So nearest 1000, that means we will be underlining the hundreds place, and here on hundreds place there is digit 0, so it will be round down. So 4095 will become 4000 and 315 will be round off to nearest 100 because its highest value is still 100. So for rounding off to nearest 100, we will look towards the digit which is on tens place. Okay, so on tens place there is digit 1, so it will be round down. So 315 will become 300. Now we will start dividing it. See, 4095 divided by 315. Firstly, we will take the three numbers. So number smaller than 409 in the table of 315 is 315 only. It comes one time. So 1 you will be right at the top, and then 315 under 409. Subtract it. 9 minus 5, 4. 0 minus 1 is not possible. So 0 will take borrow from 4. So 4 will become 3 and 0 will become 10. So 10 minus 1 is 9. Now bring this 5 down. Now in the table of 315, 945 comes 3 times. So 3 you will be writing at the top, and under 945 you will write 945. Subtract it. You will get result as remainder as 0. So this is the actual division. Now move on towards the estimated division. So in estimated division, the number is 4000 divided by 300. So 4000 we will be writing inside the division format and 300 outside the division format. So 300, in the table of 300, number smaller than 400 is 300 only. It comes one time. So 1 we will write at the top, and under 400 we will be writing 300. 400 minus 300 will give you 100. Now bring this 0 down. So 1000. In the table of 300, number smaller than 1000 is 900, and it comes 3 times. So we will be writing 3 at the top, and under 1000, 900 will come. 1000 minus 900 will give you remainder as 100. Now we will leave remainder here as it is. We will not solve it further. Okay. We have to focus on the number at the top. That means you have to focus on quotient. That means in estimated division also, approximately 13 books each dealer will get for distribution. See the final statement. Therefore, each dealer get 13 books actually. This is the result of actual division because there was no remainder. 0 was the remainder. So 13 books actually and 13 books approximately. In estimated division, we got remainder here as 100. So here we will be writing 13 books approximately. Okay, and in bracket you have to mention in estimation. Okay, approximately means lagbhag. So each dealer will get approximately 13 books to be distributed. Now question number 4. A company produces 19,216 bikes every month. How many bikes will be produced in a year? Now here in this question, the information of 1 month is given, and we have to find the information of a complete year, and you all know that in one complete year there are 12 months. So the information of one month is given, and we have to find the information of 12 months, and in the bracket it is mentioned that round the number of bikes to the nearest 10,000. Here we have to round off the number of bikes, only the number of bikes we have to round off. We don't have to round off the number of months. So number of bikes we will be rounding off to nearest 10,000. See the statement. We know that 1 year is equals to 12 months. First of all, you will be writing this formula. Then number of bikes produced in 1 month. In 1 month, 19,216 bikes were produced. Now number of bikes produced in 12 months. So again, information of 1 month is given and we have to find information of 12 months. So see, I have done multiplication here. So 19,216 will be multiplied by 12. In third statement, you will be writing the problem is related to multiplication. Again, you have to make two columns, one for actual product and the other one is for estimated product. In actual product, you will be writing the value 19,216 multiplied by 12. Then you have to start multiply it. 2 into 6, 12. 1 carry over, 2 down. 2 into 1, 2 plus 1, 3. 2 into 2, 4. 2 into 9, 18. 1 carry over, 8 down. 2 ones are 2 plus 1, 3. Then multiplication sign will come under 2 and then multiply all the numbers by 1. And whenever we multiply any number by 1, we get the same number. So 1 into 6, 6. 1 into 1, 1. 1 into 2, 2. 1 into 9, 9. And 1 into 1, 1. Then we have to add these two values. So 2 and x means 0 is 2. 6 plus 3 is 9. 4 plus 1 is 5. 8 plus 2 is 10. So 0 down, 1 carry over. 9 plus 3, 12 plus 1, 13. 1 carry over, 3 down, and 1 plus 1, 2. So here in the question it was written that round off the number of bikes to nearest 10,000. So the number of bikes are 19,216. So we will be rounding it off to nearest 10,000. To round it off to nearest 10,000, we have to pay attention on the thousands place. So ones, tens, 100,000. On 1,000 place there is digit 9. That means the digit 9 is greater than 5. So it will be round up. So this 1 will become 2. So 2 and then 4 zeros. So 20,000 multiplied by 12. This number of months will come as it is. We will not make any changes in number of month. Okay. Then again you have to multiply. Here either you can multiply like this as I have shown in the working, or you can directly multiply 12 into 2. So 12 into 2, you know, 12 2s are 24 and then you can put 4 zeros at the last. So 2,40,000. So if we focus on the actual product, so the result is 2,30,592, and then if we focus on estimated product, the result is 2,40,000. Then we have to frame our final statement and it will be like, therefore actual number of bikes produced in a year will be 2,30,592 and the estimated number of bikes produced in a year will be 2,40,000. Okay students, I hope till question number 4 everything is clear. Now let's move on to the last question of the day, and this is the last question of your chapter number 2 also. After this we will finish our chapter number 2. See, it is a total of 215 students went on a picnic which cost them a total of rupee 1,12,875 rupee. How much did each student pay? The total cost of 215 student is given in the question and we have to find the cost of picnic for one student. Again, you can see that the information of more is given and we have to find the information of each, that means 1. So we will be doing division in this question. Pay attention on the statement which is given in the bracket. It is round the total cost to the nearest 1,000. That means this total cost we have to round it off to nearest 1,000 and the number of students to nearest 100, and this number of student we will be rounding off to nearest 100. Fine? Okay. Then pay attention on the statement. The first statement will be total cost of a picnic of 215 students. So for 215 students, the cost was rupee 1,12,875. Now we have to find the cost of picnic of one student. So for finding it for one student, we will divide 1,12,875 by 215. Then in third statement, you will be writing that this problem is related to division. Then make two columns, one for actual division and another one for estimated division. In actual division, you will be writing the value as it is, which is given in the question. It is 1,12,875 divided by 215. Then In estimated division, this 1,12,875 will be round off to nearest 1000 and this 215 will be round off to nearest 100. To rounding off the total cost in nearest 1000, we will pay attention on the digit which is on hundreds place. So the digit which is on 100 place is 8. That means it is greater than 5. So it will be round up. So this 12 will become 13. So 1,13,000 and 215. We have to pay attention on the digit which is on tens place. Okay, so it is 1. That means smaller than 5. So it will be round down. So it will remain 200. Fine. Now we will be doing the division separately. Here we will divide 1,12,875 by 215 and here we will divide 1,13,000 by 200. So see, in the table of 215, number smaller than 1128 is 1075. It comes 5 times. So I have written 5 at the top and then 1075. Subtract it. 8 minus 5, 3. 12 minus 7 is 5. Then the 7 will come down. Now the number smaller than 537 is 430. It comes 2 times. Okay. So write down 430 here. Then subtract it. 7 minus 0, 7. 3 minus 3, 0. 5 minus 4, 1. Now bring this 5 down. 1075, and as I have told you in first step only, in the table of 215, 1075 comes 5 times. So 5 will come at the top and here 1075. Subtract it, you will get 0. Now the estimated division. This we have to divide by 200. So the number smaller than 1130 is 1000. It comes 5 times. 200 5s are 1000. Subtract it, you will get 130. Then bring the 0 down. 1300. So number smaller than 1300 is 1200 in the table of 200. It comes 6 times. So 6 at the top and 1200 here. Subtract it, you will get 100. Now finally bring the 0 down. 1000 in the table of 200. 1000 comes 5 times. So 5 here and then 1000 will come here. So 1000 minus 1000 is 0. Okay. So final statement will be, therefore actual cost of picnic of each student is rupee 525 and the estimated cost of picnic of each student is rupee 565. Fine students. So like this we have to solve the estimated and actual problem sums. So go through this video again and again if you have doubt in any particular question, and then after this you will be finding the day 16 assignment. In this day 16 assignment, I have given you the same word problems which I have explained you today in this video. So if you find any difficulty in any particular question, then please watch the video explanation of that particular question again. So these are the same questions. See, the first question, as I have told you, Lata saved rupee 16,785 last year. Her father gave her rupee 4,325 more. So how much money does she have now? Remember, you have to round it off to nearest 1000. Then second question, Vinay has rupee 15,180. If he spends rupee 1,690 for shopping, how much will be left with him? Okay, again you have to round it off to nearest 1000. Then if 4,095 sample copies of a book were distributed among 315 dealers, how many books did each dealer get? This you have to round it off to highest places. Remember this, student. So the highest place here is 1000 and the highest place here is 100. So round it off accordingly. Then fourth question, a company produces 19,216 bikes every month. How many bikes will be produced in a year? Round number of bikes. Only the number of bikes you have to round off to nearest 10,000. Then the last question is, a total of 215 students went on a picnic which cost them a total of rupee 1,12,875. How much did each student pay? Here you have to round off the total cost to the nearest 1000 and the number of students to nearest 100. And remember that question number 1 is related to addition, then second is related to subtraction, third is related to division, fourth is related to multiplication, and fifth is again related to division. Fine students. So that's what was all about today's topic. Complete these problem sums. You will not going to get any answer key related to your day 16 assignment because everything is given in the PDF and in video explanation. So wherever you find any confusion, any doubt, clear it from the PDF and the video explanation. Okay students, so that's all for today. Now I'll meet you back in the next online class. Till then, take care of yourself. Thank you for watching today's video.